Hi, thank you so much for tuning back in. I hope you caught the last two videos. I explain in some detail what it means to make strategic land investments. Today's video is slightly related. It has to do with how to know if I'm buying land in the wrong place, like a floodplain or public riparian land or forest reserve and that kind of thing. You're watching On Land in Kenya. I am Solomon Wangwe. So with time, as you scout for land, naturally you're going to hone some of these skills and abilities about making an assessment of the usability or legal viability of a piece of land. With time, you'll be able to tell that, hey, listen, based on the gradient of this piece of land, chances are it's a floodplain because all the water from the hill flows down this way and there's nowhere else for it to go, so it floods, right? These are some of the things you kind of develop a natural ability to make an assessment very quickly. In the interim, however, what you want to do is follow a clear outlined process for confirming this or not. This is important if you're going to part with your money to make an investment in a piece of land. The last thing you want is to find out that you bought a piece of land that shouldn't have been bought in the first place or is going to be unusable based on your particular goal. And one of the things we do as a standard practice, which everyone really should do when they're buying land as part of your due diligence process, is have the land professionally surveyed by a licensed surveyor. The same way I've talked about how you can ensure a legal practitioner, a lawyer, an advocate of the High Court is licensed to practice, there is a registry for licensed surveyors. You need to find out who is properly licensed, employ their professional services to assess a piece of land. They'll do things like check on the measurement. They'll do things like draw a sketch of the map. They'll confirm that the map that the government has for that particular site is in agreement with what they found on the ground. And one other thing that the really good surveyors will do, I'll admit there's not too many of them, sadly, in Kenya, based on our experience, but there are a few and we're happy to recommend some of them, is produce a survey report. And this will go into very deep detail about the gradient of the land if your topographic survey is part of that. They'll also go into issues around the Ndungu report, which was a land reform report that was done several years back that basically stipulated trouble areas when it comes to pieces of land that probably belong to the government or were public riparian lands that were illegally acquired by corrupt individuals and officials of government and have therefore over time been transferred to other people. A good surveyor will be able to do that and give you a clear indication about whether there are any potential problems with regard to this piece of land, about being in a floodplain, about being in a public or a private riparian zone or a forest reserve or that kind of thing. So again, due process is critical in ensuring that you make the right decisions and don't find yourself in trouble. I hope this helps. If you have any questions and comments, as always, I invite you to engage with us through our YouTube channel. You can even send us an email to enquiry@goshenacquisitions.com. Give us a call. That's 0700010001. Again, that's 0700010001. All the details are just down here below me, and we'll be happy to engage with you. And as I said, share information about which qualified surveyors you might be able to reach out to. You've been watching On Land in Kenya. I'm Solomon Wangwe. Stay tuned for more information on strategic land investment.